Welcome to Living on the Embers. I'm Sean. I've had such a wonderful time showing you the parks that I grew up going to, but now it's time for some serious business. The first new roller coaster credits of 2025. But before we dive into that, I'd love to give you a little bit of history about myself. Before I became a roller coaster enthusiast, I was a dancer. I started dancing at the very young age of 8, and right after high school, I got hired for my very first professional gig, a dancer on board cruise ships. Those cruise ships are what eventually brought me to here, Barcelona, Spain, one of my favorite cities in the entire world. So before we start diving into those new roller coasters, I'd love to show you some of my favorite parts of the city.
One of Barcelona's most well-known sites is Sagrada Familia. Sagrada Familia is a cathedral located right in the heart of the city, designed by Spanish architect Antoni Gaudí. Construction on the cathedral started in March of 1882, and they're still working on it to this day, although they do expect construction to be finished at some point next year in 2026. They do sell admission tickets into the cathedral, and they also sell tickets to be able to go into one of the spire towers, if that's something you're interested in, although those tickets are very limited. Another very well-known area of Barcelona is La Rambla, a pedestrian street filled with cafes, shops, and even street performers. One of my favorite things to do on La Rambla is pick a cafe to sit down with a skillet of paella and sangria and just take in the sights. Just up the hill from the city, we have Parc Guell, a UNESCO heritage site filled with more of Antoni Gaudí's architecture. The park is huge and sprawling and can take hours to walk around, and those sights of the city of Barcelona below are absolutely stunning. The easiest way to see as much of the city as you can are Barcelona's hop-on, hop-off bus tours. These tours stop at most of the well-known sites in the city, including the 3 that I've shown you on this vlog, and you can get on and off the bus as many times as you want during your ticket's validity.
I hope you enjoyed seeing the sights of Barcelona as much as we did. This is my friend Derek. He's joining me for the entire Europe trip. Hi, Derek.
Hi, how are you?
Oh, I'm so excited. Are you?
Yeah.
Did you have a favorite site of Barcelona?
Yeah, if I had to pick one, I guess I would have to say the Sagrada Familia, just because it's so well known, so.
You know, I'd have to agree. It's so impressive just sitting in the middle of the city, and it has so much history. It's been in construction for over 100 years, although they expect it to be finished next year in 2026. But that brings us to the first park of our trip, Tibidabo. Tibidabo is a very quaint park up on the hill above Barcelona with a couple of roller coaster credits and amazing views. It also happens to be the oldest park in Spain. I think it's time. Are you ready?
Yeah.
Let's head in.
Montaña Rusa is Tibidabo's biggest and newest roller coaster. It's located right next to the log flume, and even though the park is geared towards a family experience, the ride is filled with exciting hills and turns throughout the hillside. Tibidabo Express is the park's second roller coaster. It's a powered roller coaster with a really fun layout, and a fantastic option for those younger thrill seekers that aren't quite ready for the size of Montaña Rusa. Merli is the park's newest attraction, opening last year in 2024. This drop tower gives you a full 360-degree rotation about 2/3 of the way up so that every seat gets a view of that stellar Barcelona valley below. After continuing all the way up to the top, it drops you back into the station. And after 2 rides, I can say, easily, that Merli is my favorite drop tower in the world. There are many other rides and attractions, including a year-round haunted house featuring actors, that make Tibidabo an absolute must-visit for any roller coaster enthusiasts visiting Barcelona.
And that does it for our time in Barcelona. What do you think of Tibidabo?
Yeah, just the location where the park is, the rides, just where they are. It's a cool park. It was a bit busy, but it was definitely worth visiting for sure.
It was very busy today. If you ever plan on coming to Barcelona and doing a day at Tibidabo, we're here at the beginning of the season. It's April, and they're only open weekends right now, so it was very busy today. But the location of the park is stunning. Do you have a favorite ride?
I would have to say Montaña Rusa.
Montaña Rusa is definitely their biggest coaster here at the park, and the views are stunning. I love the drop tower. The drop tower is amazing. This is such a quaint, cute little park. We had a great day. On to Port Aventura.